Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Viper of Viperland, and I'm here. Union Arena just put out a NIKKE set, and we've already opened the White Schwartz version of NIKKE, but kind of figured I was already out today. Not doing other Black Friday stuff. I just needed food. I needed to get food for Friendsgiving tomorrow. We have plenty of food in the house after Thanksgiving, the day after. However, I still went out. I was already out and about at Stu Leonard's anyway. So I was like, why not pop by the card store and grab these? Because I knew they were out. And yeah. I think the cards themselves, art-wise, are going to be fairly similar to the White Schwartz. Like, I think they use the same, like, key art, basically. But hey, whatever. It's an excuse to open more of them. I had very good luck with White Schwartz after having very, 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 very bad luck. I opened so many White Schwartz, and I eventually got 2 hits that basically called it a wash, but I had a lot of misses first. I don't know how much of this I'm going to open. I got these 2. With Christmas coming up and everything, I don't have a lot of extra spare card money right now. But once I get all the gifts for everyone and Christmas passes, maybe. We'll see. Depends on what's out then. We do have our first promo card. Generally, Union Arena promo cards are just other regular normal cards that can't be shiny, but the shiny version of it. So we got Alice. There you go. Yeah, so it's a common, but it's a shiny that normally you couldn't get. So yeah, we'll crack open this first box. Here's the first half. Come on. Cooperate, please. Packs. That's most of them. That's the last one. There's the other half. And let's get it going. Got a good garbage bag ready. I asked you with no ass. Yeah, you know. Also, Grim, how's it going? Welcome to Viperland in the chat. As always, we have common, uncommon, rare, super rare action point cards. What we really want is the asterisk versions. To the best of my knowledge, you can get asterisk versions of uncommons, rares, super rares. I think actually action points too. But those are the alternate arts. None of these are worth money, quote, quote. The asterisk ones tend to be, though. Depending on how rare, how good, how waifu, you know. Rarity, popularity of character, and quality of card as a playable card all kind of factor in. But yeah, I foresee a lot of these being about the same. There you go. Oh, also I fixed my clock, so it is accurate within a few seconds. I don't really worry about the second hand side of things. So we got Scarlet as the first real card. Another, wow, something you can definitely say about NIKKE. We're getting nothing but back shots. Exia, wow, geez, you really are just, okay. Sure, okay, sure. Crow, is that how we're just going to do the commons? Is it just going to be sugar? Why? Why would you do the commons like this? Memory. Isabel, well, you know, credit where it's due. These are different from White Schwartz. I'll give them that. Yeah, what are these common uncommons? Uni, oh hey look, the first face we've seen. Damn, I guess uncommons get faces. Soda, oh yeah, you know, Yeah, if you aren't going to show the full back view, show the front, Rabby. The back shots back. I know, Pots. I know. I wasn't expecting it. Render heaven and earth asunder. Maxwell is our first pack rare. And oh, I forgot these. I was like on our climax rare because I'm thinking White Schwartz, but it's not. And Isabel also a pack rare. Not bad. Nah, they don't show the ass. They go tramp stamp area up. Apparently. Union Arena, you cowards. At least NIKKE went full blown. Look, I'm not saying that, Pots, because, you know, a good back is good. But you have to admit that most of the... Look, this isn't, damn, she got a nice back. This is cowardice. There are definitely characters that would fall under that, Pots. Don't get me wrong. Honestly, closer, but you still can't even see her back. Like, come on. That's cowardice. Pine. NIKKE the ass game. Sugar. Memory. Is that 2 there? No, that's 1. Mihara, Anise, Holy, Encounter. Should have a nice pack rare here. Oh, something. We got Alice, and we've got Jackal. Both regular rare? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, regular rare. So clearly they don't mind showing the fronts. As an example, okay, let's say. I know the hits for these can be okay. Oh, it doesn't even have any art. Well, the card number and the SR, like asterisk will, like, if I get a hit, I'll let you know the card number and like if it's got asterisks, and that'll work for it. But yeah, and to be fair, like, you don't have to. Like, it's all good. I can find them after either way. See, like, that you can make the back argument, because you can actually see her back. Like, that one you can make the argument. And you wouldn't be wrong. But, like, most of these you can't even, like, come on. What is this card? If you didn't know NIKKE, what is this card? Come on. It's cowardice and bullshit is what this card is. Look at that. Look at this. Come on. It's white hair over a white cloth on a light gray road with white markings. Come on. That is some cowardice right there. Pepper. Isabel. See, again, you can actually see, like, this one I get. Not the choice I'd make, but, you know, I get it. Ray. Reward. Snow White. Marion. Alice. Come on, we got cards. The Weak and the Strong. Ah, see, Viper, obviously in the Strong. Scarlet as an R, and Snow White as an SR. Yeah, so that's an 055 SR, but if it doesn't have the asterisk, I'm just assuming any SRs within 50 cents to $5 max. SRs usually aren't too much. The asterisk can be. I'm still going to put it over here. It is technically higher. But if it's not the asterisk, it's probably not too much. Didn't spend too much on this. The boxes aren't that much. They were a little more than some of the other Union Arena, but they're still on the lower end of card boxes. Both of these was still less than a Magic box. Yeah, honestly, I thought it was going to be better than this. Jackal, Union Arena is usually not too bad. It's really not. Like, their commons could be a little eh. Well, if we get one of those arts, which we probably won't, but if we do, you'll recognize it, because it's the same, like... What even... Come on. Man, if I sell a single common from this set, I will be blown away. If a single person goes, yeah, I need this card badly. Congrats on the 25 stream streak. Dorothy... Man, these commons are disappointing. Yeah. I mean, it's a little funny. Marion, it's a lot funny. Lapis, yeah, only the uncommons and above get to see, you know, front end. Noah, Dorothy, Encounter, Biscuit, and Dorothy. Okay. Rip up that Dorothy card. You know, I have been legitimately tempted to start a separate file of that game on stream, straight up just to actually pay attention to the story. Because I don't pay attention to a single... I skip every bit of story. To be fair, it's not because I think the NIKKE story is bad. A story is just historically not why I play mobile games. Like, I have never sat down and paid attention to the story of any mobile game. That's just not why I'm there. It's a bonus free card in other orders. I do that often enough, but I usually list enough of them in case somebody wants to buy one. But yeah, in this case, it might not even be worth it. It would save me a lot of sorting time, to be fair. Oh, upside down. Uni... Modernia... Lapis... Just do what I say. Oh, hey, look, an actual common with the front side of a character. Holy crap. Roppy. Noah. Uni. Soda. Everybody loves Soda for two massive reasons. Neon. Soda was one of the ones that I got one of the actual hits for in the White Schwartz. Neon. Render heaven and earth asunder. Oh, we got something back there. We got Crow. And we've got Lapras as an SR. See, that looks pretty cool. Credit where it's due. Even their, like, SRs I wouldn't even call a hit per se. But their SRs tend to look pretty good. SR and up and all their alternate arts, they do a decent job with. Like, honestly, I have mixed feelings on White Schwartz. Or on Union Arena. Because, like, Crow's design is amazing. I have to agree. Crow has a great... I mean, 100%. So many of the characters have legitimately great designs, which you can't tell from any of these comments. I played the game. Oh, is she also not a good person whatsoever? Damn, alright. White Schwartz is definitely more expensive per box. Hands down. But not drastically, depending on the set. There are exceptions, but not drastically more expensive. And the thing is, even if I get the biggest hit from this set, and mind you, I have never gotten a big hit from Union Arena, ever. But even if I got the biggest hit from this set, it would probably be $300-$400, which again, I'm not going to poo-poo on, I'm not saying that. But if I were to get the biggest hit from the same set in White Schwartz, it would be like $2,000. Which is insane. And mind you, I've never gotten one of those hits in White Schwartz. But I'm just saying, if your chances are bad either way, that's my only real issue with Union Arena. The Union Arena is more accessible. More people around me play it. If I wanted to learn how to play a game that has anime characters, I would learn how to play Union Arena. Because I don't know anyone who plays White Schwartz, but I know a bunch of people who play Union Arena. But as somebody cracking them, it's fun enough. But, like, this is disappointing. It is funny, but this is disappointing. Like, I know no commons are going to hold any value, but, like, at least you can see some interesting art or something. The commons in White Schwartz were still the characters from the front. And, like, come on. It needs to level up. Oh, hey, another common where you can see the front of a character. Like, they're clearly not against showing NIKKE characters, which good. If you're going to license it for your card game, you best be prepared to show the characters. It just makes the commons stupider. Pine, Rappy, Julia, because it reads like censorship, but they're clearly not censoring the characters. So then why make the commons that way? Julia, Helm, Eden, Haran. Oh, we got something else back here too. Oh, that's our... Is that an R plus? No, it's a U plus. So it's a 008 U asterisk Marian. I mean, that looks pretty good. It's a U plus, so that's probably, I'm going to guess, like a $5 to $10 card. That's probably our hit from the box, but... Yeah, but then why not show the butt? You're clearly okay with showing boobs. Why not just pan the camera out slightly and show, you know... Like, you're right, and I don't fault them for trying that, but I would definitely argue they failed. They tried. They did not succeed. $7. Okay, so about where I pegged it. Cool. Always appreciate Sora, by the way. Yeah, like... you guys have seen me open a bunch of Union Arena, and usually the commons are still... I don't know if I've ever sold a common from Union Arena. I've sold a few... I think the Union Arena set that I opened that the people bought the most of was 100% FMA. People actually bought a bunch of FMA, including some of the commons and uncommons, but it was mostly like somebody getting like a bunch of A character. If they were getting the like Roy Mustang, they'd also get like the Roy Mustang like common, uncommon with it too. Usually, not always. I mean, again, they clearly aren't shying away from the characters, like, which makes it like. Because I definitely assumed this is a censorship thing, but then what's that? It doesn't read as censorship when you... It's just weird. And like some of their choices, like again, like this still reads as the back of a character, but that one Alice from earlier, or the Snow White from earlier, didn't even read as the back of a character. Like this, not for nothing, that is very definitively... a character's back. Okay, that is a readable card. But even, like, I know what that is. It's harder to read going into it. When it's like white on light gray with white, it's hard to parse sometimes. Counters. Shifty. Cecil. Rapunzel. See, Rapunzel looks great from the front, but that shot of her from the back, you can't even tell it's a human. I love the design with the funnels and everything from the front. And this isn't even like a lewd card. I just think she's got a great design. Legitimately like it. But the one of her from the back, you can't even parse as a human being. And there are definitely some you can. And, you know, those ones are kind of funny. I'll admit. I'm giving them a hard time, but some of those are honestly funny. Some you can't even parse as a human. Like, you could have chosen better characters. The Ark, Light of Hero, and Snow White. And again, Snow White from the front has a very good design. I like her design, but from the back, when you like frame out most of it, it's just white hair on a white robe. Like, it's white on white. So we definitely got, I don't think we'll get another asterisks, but I think we might get 1 or 2 more SRs, potentially. I think it's usually 3 SRs and an asterisk. I say this every time, but I haven't opened enough of Unarena to know the odds. Again, like noise. We can poke fun at the like censorship of it or whatever, but that reads as a human. Like, all jokes aside, that is a fine comment. I will joke about it, but it doesn't actually bother me. Same with the niece. There you go. Like, once you can like get a little more of that angle, so you can actually see, like, okay, that is a head, that's some shoulders, they're holding a gun. That works. I don't have a problem with that. A man in my NIKKE? What are you doing? And even like jokes aside, Alice works. That's very clearly a person. Anise obviously works best from the front. You know, casually. She's one of those like, you will always have enough copies of her. She's like one of the like standard story units. Pine, Lapis, Noah. I like Noah's design too. I like a lot of their designs. Though definitely some of them I like for, you know, more lewd reasons than not. And better than you'd think. Oh, is he really? Again, I'm getting all of my story information from you right now. Neon. Noah. I also, she's definitely like, even just from her design, I don't think I would ever want to be friends with her, but it's a cool design. And we got Marion, our SR, third SR. Pop that back there. Yeah, again, I've been legitimately, like, honestly, I don't think they'd ever reach out to me. I doubt it. I'm not a big enough streamer. But if NIKKE honestly ever reached out for me for a sponsorship, I'd start a new file and actually read through the story. And I'd be legitimately curious about it. She probably would, but like, she's got these 2 giant like side funnels, and I think the design is cool. But I just, boy howdy, does she look like someone I would never want to spend time with. Alright, we got Snow White. I think this is the worst offender. I really do. If you do not know the character design, that doesn't read, because you can't see like an arm holding a gun. If they just turned it a little, okay, ignore the light, you know what I mean. If they turned it, it would actually be better. Pepper, see, I like Pepper because she's a doctor, and so obviously she has to be, like, she's a medic, so you have to love Dr. Pepper. I'm required by law to love Dr. Pepper. Jackal, Ray, Reward, Dorothy. Dorothy's got a great design too. Rapunzel, Haran, come on, Blanc, the Ark, Privity, and Leader. Another SR. Okay. She's kind of just fine. The game's got a good handful of, like, younger characters. Not my jam. I can understand some are just like, oh, that's cute. But, you know. I have to ask Grim, is Viper any good? All I know is her design and name, obviously. Tell me she's not awful. Doesn't matter, it's still Viper. I still have to support. Oh, hey, look, it's Viper. Hadn't actually seen that. Haran. Noise. They don't even show the arena. They just show. Holy crap! Alright, I take it back. That's the worst comment in the set. At least show the arena. But there is no arena. You never see the arena in the game. You just go to the like PvP and they show this. Like I get it, but also don't make that card then. Come on. That is the funniest thing I think I have seen in so long. I don't know whether I want to rip it up or frame it. I legitimately can't tell. Yeah, Diesel. I have to put it back here. It's art. It's awful. It's the best. It's the worst. I can't believe it. Yo. Epinel. I can't believe Rita Dola. Pilgrims. Marian and Ludmilla. Both rares. The thing is, like, I always hear that NIKKE legitimately has a good story. Like, I know it's got a banger soundtrack, even though I play it muted. I know the soundtrack's a banger. I should have honestly queued up the NIKKE soundtrack. But you know what? Hold on. I bet you there's a playlist on Spotify. Give me a second. There's gotta be a playlist of NIKKE music. I'm hoping this stuff doesn't get a copyright stricken, but whatever. Yeah, there's a 4.5 hour long playlist. Yeah, screw it. Let's get some NIKKE music up in here. Cool. Legitimately great soundtrack. It's one of those like sleeper hits, like I would argue Grand Blue. Like if you don't know Grand Blue, you wouldn't imagine that's got one of those great soundtracks. So, oh, for sure. And legitimately, that is the key reason I don't get invested in the stories of gacha games. Because I don't want to be like, wow, I love this character now, and I need to spend, you know, currency for them. That is legitimately the reason. So, Rapunzel, Drake, Muni, Jan. That's just hair and a shoulder. The hair is so much, you just see a little bit of an arm peeking out. Just do what I say. Epinel, Julia, Dola. Just watch NIKKE story. I really should. Legitimately, I honestly should. I kind of forgot that is an option, because duh, it would be. Sentry. And Codename Red Hood. I love Red Hood's design too. She was, I think, an anniversary unit for the first anniversary, maybe second. She had a great design. It still does. Oh, the hair was the... Hold on. That one, I assume? I assume that's what Pops was talking about. Because I was just laughing at the fact that it's just hair. Alright, we're a little past halfway in box one. At this rate, I imagine one more SR, maybe? Unless it was all in that first half. Modernia, Lapis, Ethua, Yunhua. Man, I'm so bad at names. I guarantee that was like 10 different variations and they were all wrong. Rappy, Noah. Again, it cannot be overstated. I play this game, but I play this game skipping the story and with the sound off. So I'm sure they say the names, but counters, Rappy, Viper. Hey, it's Viper. We never got like one of the Money Viper cards, which is a shame. Would have been fun. We got an okay one. I think we got a like SR instead of an SP in White Schwartz. Helm. Eden, Rapunzel, Scarlet. That's a cool SR. Scarlet's another one of those just, like, her design's just great. I don't know if there's anyone out there that's like, no, I think Scarlet's got a stupid design. They're wrong. Sorry. Scarlet looks great. Always. Oh, sorry, you said, so I will scroll back. You definitely said she was in Crow's squad. And I know Crow's not, Yeah. Okay, not a card you would rip up. Cool, that's a good start. Not the literal worst. I swear I set this to random, but there we go. Let's set it to random. Okay, cool. It wasn't shuffled. Now it is. Oh yeah, cool. Thanks for hopping by, Pots. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, we got an action card. An action point card, I think. I hope you enjoyed that first box. There's only a little bit left of it. Ooh, some good laughs. The arena. I mean, I hope the arena sticks with you as the greatest card of all time. And the worst card of all time. Jackal. See, again, I love Rapunzel's design. That is not... Like, of all the cards, choices, of all the characters they could have chosen to get a backshot from, there's ones that, again, like, hell, even Jackal. Jackal reads just fine. All jokes aside about LOL, it's just backshots. Reads 100% is exactly what it should. Rapunzel don't. Not even a little. And I love Rapunzel's design. But, like, come on. Drake, Ray, Reward, Dorothy, Guilty, Scarlet, Isabel, yeah, we definitely got an action point, Alice and the Snow Queen, Noir, and, got a Alice action point. Cool. The action points usually sell, but usually not for much. But I don't normally hold on to the action points. They're one of the things that do usually go, but for like 20 cents or whatever. Alright. N102. Miranda. Shifty. Cecil. Another arena. There we go. Diesel. Modernia. Scarlet. Sakura, Encounter, Drake, and Modernia. Alright, 2 packs left to box 1. I don't think we get another SR from this. It would be nice if we got another asterisk, but I'm not going to hold out hope for that either. No, we get another action point though. Crow, Snow White, Pepper, Sugar, another card in there, come on. Come on. Memory. Isabel. No, don't go abandoning me again. Modernia. Viper. Sakura. Encounter. Uni. And a nice group shot action. Action point, yeah. Alright. Last pack of first box, then we get rid of the bulk and keep going. The foil has pulled aside, but they still got the plastic for most of it except for there. Baited by Summer Ellig. Is it bait? A little, yeah, maybe. Oh, I was about to say, I know this song. I forgot that they had a crossover. I was like, wait, I know this song. This is Stellar Blade music, but it's the same company. And they had a crossover, so it counts. Viper... Haran. Stellar Blade also has a phenomenal, like, people just need to play Stellar Blade. Noise. None of the clubs got you. Okay, fair. Johan, Alice, Anise level up. Guilty, Maxwell. I kind of wanted the unit from the anniversary that just passed, but not enough to use, like, tickets on. I just used, well, not to use, like, points on, you know what I mean? I saved those for, like, things I need. Isabel, Alice and the Snow Queen, Anise, and Alice, another SR. There you go. Looks pretty nice. One thick gamer girl. Look, she loves Doom, okay? She is the correct thickness and loves Doom. What's not to love here? Forgot to put the rare over there. I still can't believe she got a summer like outfit, but also good. Yeah. Alright. I already caught this one. This is box 2. Really? Okay. Plastic. It didn't cooperate, but that's fine. Let's see what our promo card from this one will be. See, we got we got a foil Rapunzel. Great. Awesome. Love it. We've got 2 arena cards, so I imagine we'll find 2 more. These boxes are fairly... There's wiggle room, but you generally get all of the commons, like 2 to 3 copies of them. Well, I'd say 1 to 3, but generally speaking, like, when I go to sort 2 boxes, I'll be like, okay, 3 of this card, 3 of this card, 3 of this card, 3 of this card, 1 of this card, 1 of this card, maybe 1 of the rares. Like, they're mildly consistent. If you open up 2 of these boxes, you're probably going to end up with 3 copies of, like, every common, uncommon. No guarantee or anything, but just from what I've seen. Yeah, Enwa, N102, Reward, Dorothy, Jan, Marion, Uni, Anise, Alice, The Weak and the Strong, Neon. Aha! That's our rare asterisk. Were both of our asterisks Marions? Yeah, that's a rare asterisk. That is... Sorry, I can't focus it there. It's 001 rare asterisks Marion. Gonna pop that in the sleeves. That was pack 1. Not mad about that. I'm gonna guess 13. I'm guessing 13 on that one. I'm not gonna give a range. We're just gonna go straight, because I think it's 10 to 15 is my guess. What's the other one, Marion? I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, we got the 2 Marions, the rare alternate art and the uncommon alternate art. Let's say anywhere close. 1369. Look, all I'm saying is, you list a few thousand cards, you start to get used to what some of the pricing's gonna be. Damn, got that spot on. Whew. Feels good. Wish it was higher, obviously, but you know, at least my estimation skills are getting better. Noise, Anise, Scarlet. One thing that I don't know if it's good or bad, you could view it either way about Union Arena. It'll collect the arena. Union Arena tends to have fewer characters per set, but more cards of them. Weiss Schwarz will be like, here's a ton of characters, and then here's some rare versions of like the rare ones and like the super rares, whatever. But it actually makes sorting Union Arena a lot easier, because like there's probably going to be like 5 different Scarlet cards, like a common and uncommon, a second common, uncommon, maybe a rare, maybe a super rare. All Scarlets. So you end up with fewer individual characters, but if it's characters you like, you end up with way more of that character. So pros and cons. Counters. Shifty. Cecil. Epinel. Noah. Neon. Render heaven and earth asunder. Scarlet. And an action point of Dorothy. Not bad. It's a shame the action points aren't worth more, because I think they're really cool looking, but I get it. They're not like rare or anything. You're going to get a few per box. And there's only like 5 of them or something. Sometimes they are rare ones, but Anise, Scarlet, I haven't pulled a rare. Exia, Shifty, Cecil, Arena, Guilty, Julia, Helm, Eden, Biscuit, and Viper. I'd like to get a SR Viper. Also, one second, just gotta blow my nose. Alright. I was trying to wait until the end of the stream because we're already on the second box, but nope. Body was like, nah, gots to do this. Important. Alright, let's keep it going. Crow. No White. Pepper. If it wasn't for Arena, Snow White would be the best worst card from this. But Arena exists. Diesel. Johan. Alice. Mihara. Viper. Come on. Sakura, Encounter, Snow White, and another SR, Rappy. Alright, not shabby. It's no arena, but you know, it's alright. Come on, there we go. No action point in this one. Jackal, Rapunzel, Drake, Anise level up, Pine, Sugar, Snow White, Scarlet, Isabelle, Alice and the Snow Queen, Marion, and Ludmilla. Both rares. Come on, one more. Well, probably not another Asterisk. I imagine it could happen. I don't know if it's a hard cap of 1 Asterisk per box. Miranda, Viper. Would really like to Asterisk Viper. Haran, just do what I say. Rappy, Noah, Rapunzel, Marion, Dorothy, Encounter, Elig. Oh, hey, look. I think that's the first Elig we've seen. There are the occasional one that are only rare and above. And another Alice. But yeah, I guess Elig's here. Cool. But didn't get a common or uncommon, because we've definitely opened every common uncommon by now. Like 100%, I'd say. Lapis, Yunhua, and 102, Ray, no backshot, yeah. Reward, Dorothy, Mihara, Haran, Eden, Sakura, Codename Red Hood, and Marion, an SR. So I get what they want us to collect here. We seem to have a subtle hint. Alright. Come on, hit us with some more. Miranda, Viper, Haran, Yan. Come on. Marion, just do what I say. Snow White, Julia, Viper, Encounter, Maxwell, and Moderna. Apparently, we're tossing around the idea of going to round 1 on Sunday, which admittedly, if I had known, I probably would have just bought 1 box of this, but it's too late. Round 1 is currently doing a crossover event with Metaphor with Phantazo, so I'm hoping to maybe get something nifty there. We'll see. Uni, Modernia, Lapis, Memory, Isabelle, Ray, Lapis, Maxwell, Poli, Encounter, Wings of Paradise. Oh damn, an uncommon. See? That's just that uncommon star. So it's a Soda 081 U asterisk. That's probably on the slightly higher end. That's probably closer to 10. 9 to 10. Because, you know, look, I get why Soda's popular. I get why this card is going to sell more. It's funny that this is the same art as the $400 card that I got in White Shorts. Just, you know, less rare. Well, there we go. That's pretty nifty. Alright. Keep it going. Ah, what do we got? How close was I? Oop, I was wrong. It's like $20. Yeah, no, that checks out. I figured she'd get a boost for, you know, prominent assets. I shortchanged the boost. Alright, good, cool, awesome. Happy to be wrong on that one. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the most expensive U-Star in this set. Would not be shocked at all. Look, it's Soda, I get it. Noise, Anise, Scarlet, Rappy, Noah, counters, Lapis, Scarlet, Isabel. That does mean we did get 2 stars in this second box, not in the first one. So you can get 2, even though that was a U star. Still, hey, we take it. Alice and Snow Queen, Privity, and Dorothy as an SR. Nice. Pop her over there. Yeah, I've never really sat down and listened to too much of the NIKKE soundtrack, but everything I had heard of it had been really good. But a lot of this stuff is new to me. Again, I've played the game since the NieR collab, which is like a year and a half ago plus. I've definitely been playing over a year because I was there for the 2-year anniversary and the 3-year. I don't remember if I was there for the 1 year, and I definitely missed the Chainsaw Man collab because I'm an idiot. I should have just started the game early. Exia, Crow, Shifty, and it's never come back. Cecil, Arena, our 4th Arena card. I'll just pop it back there. It's fine. Diesel, Uni. Yeah, so look, if you get a box of Uni and Arena NIKKE, you're going to average about 2 Arena cards. Whether that breaks your heart or brings a smile to your face, sure. But it's statistically about 2 per box. Maxwell, Polly, Encounter, Light of Hero, and Rapunzel. Whether it brings a tear of sadness or a tear of happiness to your eye, who knows? But, you know, like 2 arenas per box. Alright, there's that. Snow White. Pepper, Jackal, Johan. There was another one that was like that, in that level of bad in a previous one. It's just not as bad. Alice, Anise level up, Anise, Marion, Alice, the weak and the strong, Uni, and Rappy, and SR Rappy. Alright. We're doing passable. The 2 stars from this one, and definitely the highest, probably the highest value uncommon star, don't hurt. I'm glad we finally got one of a different character. Like, I don't mind Marion, but like, I definitely wanted more variety than just her. Rapunzel, Drake, Uni, Pine, Sugar, Memory, Rapunzel, Noah, Dorothy, Encounter, Senti, and Noah. I really want a Viper SR. Like, it doesn't even have to be an asterisk, because now I'm pretty sure we're out of those. If we get a 3 asterisk box, that would be pretty nuts. I wasn't even sure you could get a 2 asterisk box, so if we got a 3, I'd be pretty over the moon. Modernia, Lapis, Yunhua, Isabel, Ray, Reward, sorry, Epinel, Soda, Neon, Render Heaven and Earth Asunder, Anis, and Rapunzel. And SR Rapunzel. Not bad. Rapunzel's alright. The ex-Mercy main in me definitely appreciates Rapunzel's design. Back before they A, nerfed Mercy to the ground, and B, nerfed Overwatch to the ground. N102, Miranda, Viper, Dorothy, Jan, Marion, Rappy, double Rappies, Blanc, the Ark, Drake, and Jackal. Alright, last pack. I had actually heard about that before you posted it, but yeah, a lot of people were really complaining, not about the art, but about the card choice. Like, they put a bunch of like big, obvious dragons and monsters on things that were like Beast, or like, I don't know, it was definitely a rules complaint, not a cards look bad complaint. Yeah, no gear being a choice is weird too. So like, hopefully it comes back more thematic. I didn't hate what they had, but I was only buying it for the art. I was never realistically going to play one of those cards. I just wanted the art. So my worry is if they do better and more impressive cards, the price will go up because rarer cards are more expensive. So we'll see. Haran. but it's never a bad idea to make it more thematic. Noise, Just Do What I Say, Arapi, Noah, Counters, Modernia, Haran, Dola, Pilgrims, Haran, and oh, we got Rupee for a final SR. Not bad. Alright. That second box was considerably better than the first. I feel like we got more SRs and we definitely got more asterisks. So, not bad. The question is, do I even list the commons and uncommons for this one? Oh, who do you? Ah, thank you, Grim. I was just about to. Faster than me, though. I'm still going to list them anyway, I think. That's just habit. What else am I going to do with them? We got a nice stack of rares, and we got a good chunk of SRs and otherwise. We did get our Marian, that was the uncommon star. We got the Marian SR, or the rare star. We got the Soda uncommon star. And then SRs, Laplace, Rappy, come on, Dorothy, Liter, Rupee, Rapunzel, Rappy, but different. We got one arena, Marian again. We got 2, 3, 4 arena, Alice, Marian, Scarlet, and Snow White. Not shabby, not shabby. Definitely on the more interesting side of the Union Arenas I've opened. But we still opened some things that look kind of cool. And again, anything like SR up looks really nifty. Even all the SRs I like the look of. I can joke about Arena all day and Snow White but from behind and cropped. But they still do a good job on the bigger hits. And you're guaranteed a few of them per box. I mean, you're clearly guaranteed quite a few SRs. Hold on. How many did we get total? Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so you're getting like 6 SRs a box. And those all look good. I don't think there's a single SR we hit that wasn't at least like, damn, okay, not bad. So yeah, you know, hit or miss is Union Arena to me. I've still never actually gotten one of the good hits from Union Arena. Whereas like just the number of times I've gotten a White Schwartz hit on stream. What, we honestly, like, we've gotten quite a few because we got the 2 Chainsaw Man hits on stream. We got the Albedo. We got the Bocchi the Rock. We got the 2 NIKKEs. Did I open any more White Schwartz hits, like big hits on stream? I don't think so. Because I opened to the Persona 3-1 off camera. That's still 6 big hits, and we're talking like over $200 a card. There's a reason I keep going back to White Schwartz, but also there's a reason I keep opening Union Arena too. It's easy to sort, it's fun to open. I don't hate it. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a bad product, because it's not. Overlord, I counted that one. That was Albedo. But yes, definitely. That was the start of it all. That was the first packs of White Schwartz I ever opened. And I opened that card. That did end up finally selling, even with that notch in the corner. It was like low, I think it was 200. It's like 200 to 210. I could go double check it. But I think it was in the 200 range. It should have been higher, but that little notch in the corner, that was just a printing error, knocked it down. But it did sell eventually. Oh, no. I also opened the Fruit of Grisaya one. But that didn't end up selling, so I just sold it to Ramen for just slightly over, like, shipping cost. It was supposed to be, like, a $130 card. I think I sold it to Ramen for, like, $20 just to cover shipping and just a little bit extra, like, to say it sold for something. But that was another hit we opened on camera. That was the lowest White Schwartz hit we opened. But that box was, like, $30. So, you know. Yeah, damn, I gotta add more of this stuff to my regular playlist, because it's just good. I should have just started with this when we were starting anyway. Still. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming tomorrow. There's a Friendsgiving event going on that I was invited to, and I'm not going to say no to that. I like friends, I like food, good times. I do apologize for the number of canceled streams this past week. Some have been for legitimate hangout reasons, some have just been for mental health reasons. It's been a week. Good and bad. There's been a lot of good. Tuesday night wasn't one of those days. I should be here Sunday. We might be going to round 1, but our round 1s always come back early enough for them to like walk the dogs and stuff, so I should definitely be here with time for Sunday. And I don't think next week has any, like, big stuff happening. There's no holidays next week or anything. So, yeah, next week we hit Valkyria Chronicles 4 pretty hard. I was having a blast with it stream 1, and I'm looking forward to playing more. I do need to isolate that sound clip and add that oof. I forgot to do that. Oh, I forgot. I'll do that right after stream. We need that. We need more Dante's voice actors talking about butts. Yes, important. Still, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed some cards. I'll be back Sunday, and I'll see you all next time.